Okay, so today we're going to unbox the Enock High Chair. This is a chair that is used for multiple ages, and my son is starting now eating, so makes sense to have one chair of these for him to eat with us. So before we start, let me just tell you that we ordered this from Galaxus.ch. It's a Swiss website and a company that has a lot of things. And let me just tell you that I'm very unpleasant with the packaging because it came already open and with a lot of holes in the box, and we hope that the share is not damaged. So let me just tell you, Galaxus, take care of your clients and take care of the boxes and the orders, because we order some things from you and it's nice to receive a good box. We know that normally we throw away all the boxes and the box is only used to protect the insides, but when you buy something new, you expect to come clean without damages from the outside, from the inside. And normally you take proud of looking to the box, because the box is the first thing that you see of a product. And if it comes damaged, it looks like it has been used or not treated well, and that's not a good feeling that you keep from the company. So without further ado, let's open it and see what's inside. So this is the Enock High Chair from Kinderkraft, and it's designed and approved by Europe. We're in Switzerland, it's Europe. I don't know if they sell this in the US, but if they do, you have now a video showing up the assembling process. And for you that are watching from Europe, welcome, and let's see the assembling process. Let's go. Open it, or semi-open, because it has a big hole here. Let me show you. So the box came already like this, and with a bunch of holes here, there. So it's very damaged. Let's see the inside and see if it's everything all right. So, okay, so it's all intact at first sight. So we have the legs, one leg, the other leg here. So the parts don't look damaged, so that's a good sign. The duct tape, it's open everywhere, so it sticks to the plastic. So this is like a mess. So here we have all the pieces from the Enock chairs. And we have two legs, two trays, one small and one bigger. Then you have back chair rest and a narrower back chair rest. Then you have two crossbars, a rod, and a tray. And here you have all the accessories. Okay, to start, we're just going to use one leg and the two crossbars. For this, what we have to do is use the wood connector and place it in the first hole, like so, one, and the other the same thing here. The hole that it's pointing that direction. Okay, now that you have these two in place, just put the chair like this, grab two screws, a screw and a nut, like this, right? Once you have these two in place, just grab the nuts and put the nuts inside the hole, and make sure the nuts have the incision parallel to the screw insertion, and that way it's going to be fine. Now turn slightly the chair like this and use your leg to help, and just put the screws inside in place in the other side and screw it a little bit until it grabs the nut. Okay, so here the same thing, like so, and that's it. Then you can put it this way like this and screw the rest. Now that we can put the chair in standing position, we can mount the back part of the chair and the narrower back part. So what we have to do is just simply, we're going to grab these two screws, okay? They are a little bit different. We have a screw and nut, rectangular nut like this. So grab two pairs and let's put this in place. Okay, so put the narrower part in place like so, right? The nut here like so, and hold with your finger like this so it doesn't fall off, and then the screw, put it in place as well, give it a little twist, and then help with the screwdriver. And here we go. Okay, now it's time to do the other leg so it can stand on its own. So for that, it's very easy. Just align the two of it and use the wood connections to put them in place, right? So two wood connections below and the backrests, and that's it. Give it a little bit of love, and that's it. And now you just have to do the same thing with the bolts and the nuts. So grab two pairs of each. So remember, the square ones are for the top. So let's put those first. So one here, and now the screw, give it a little twist, and it's done. Then we finish with the screw. Grab the other pair of a square nut with the screw and do the same thing. Give it a little twist, and that's it. And then the same thing for the down part. So here is a cylinder one. Put it in the hole and the screw in the other side. Okay, like this. And the screw, try to find it, give it a twist, and that's it. And the same thing for the other part. I find this way a lot easier to mount it. So now we just need to grab the screwdriver and do all of them almost at once. So this one fall off. Let's put it in place again, and probably we're going to screw this first because it's the stubborn one. So okay, it's in place. Let's 1, 2, 3, and the last one, 4. That easy, huh? So the chair is almost done. It's not very difficult to put it together, but yeah, let's do the next step. Okay, I forgot to put one part in, and that's this part with the harness here. So we have to unscrew one side again and put the part. It's in the part. So probably this way it's a little bit easier. So just fit in everything again. Make sure this part is in place. So it's all in place. I believe so. Okay, next we're going to grab this rod and the two bigger screws, okay? And put this in place. Just put it in the holes in the middle, the screws, and it's very straightforward. Just screw them into place. And the other one here, and just screw it. Now grab the boards. You have two, the small one and the biggest one. And the small one, you have this hole here, and it's supposed to look forward, and put it on the top like this. If If it doesn't go in, you have to unscrew a little bit the screws. This is normal. So just unscrew a little bit to put it in place. Okay, and slide it in. Okay, give it a little love if needed, right? Okay, it's in place. It's in place. And now the larger one as a footrest, I'm going to place it right above the rod. So don't worry if it doesn't fit. It's not because it doesn't belong there. It's just because the screws are too tight to put it in. Now let's secure the harness. So put this part here and pull, and the other two here. 1 and 2. Make sure it comes out to the other side, every part, and then you do like this just to make sure it doesn't go in again. And the same thing in this part. So pull as hard as necessary and push, and then it's secure in place. Okay, it should be looking like this. Okay, the final step is to put in place the tray, and for that we have these two holdings that hold the tray. So what we have to do is put one on each side, screw them to the chair, and then put the tray in place. So let's do that. Grab the holder, put this part looking to you like this, okay, to the back of the chair. Put the screw in, twist it a little bit, grab the screwdriver and screw. So let's turn the chair for you to see. Grab the two screws, the holder and the screwdriver. Put everything in place. Okay, one it's in. And now let's put the tray. Grab the tray and just slide it into place. Grab these two red plastic things and it's in place and it's done. So here you have it. The chair, it's gorgeous. It's all wood. It's really good quality. So I'll see if my son likes it, and after that probably I'll make a review about it. But so far so good. It's very good quality, it's beautiful, and it's going very good with my living room decor. So yeah, let's see how it turns out. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, and I do everything about home building hacks and building furniture. And now that I have a son, it's normal that I do some kid stuff. So if you're interested in that, subscribe, because probably I'll do more things related to that theme. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.